Okay, and because I don't like cutting anything out or skipping to places, I am where, I should be. Or I was last time. I did learn apparently the whole thing with, the Goron in Malamart is apparent. The internet doesn't know, is apparently there's like a million things I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to talk to a kid Goron in Castletown to have him spawn. He's just supposed to spawn. Maybe talking to that Goron at the bridge makes him spawn. Completing Goron Mines makes him spawn. Oh. Is this not, Yeah. So apparently nobody knows what makes him spawn. Male butterfly. So apparently nobody knows what makes him spawn, so I'm just gonna have to repeatedly just check. Oh, this is incorrect. Hey, where's the chicken? There's a chicken guy. Go up here and get the other bug. Oh no, because that's the bug. I need an item to get that. Still don't know why the game says I can get that. Maybe just confused. There's not an overloading encoding issue. Shut up, not Discord, OBS. Jesus. OBS is the whiniest platform. I just hope any encoding issue is just solely stemmed from the game lagging. Hi. Everybody loves the gay clown. Come here. Stupid chicken. I will kill you. Apparently there's a chest underwater. I cannot even begin to be asked to try to find that. I think it's actually under here, because I think it gives you a refill of water bombs. I know it's probably a bad idea to be collecting this money, but it's at least something. That, and I think there's a Goron, or not Goron, there's a Zora down here that sells you water bombs. Whoopsies. Did you really do it? Oh, wait, what? Bridge of Darkness? Yeah, sure. Okay, do I want to bother to try to find the guy that sells water bombs? I think it's that dude over there. Sir, you wear the garb of the hero in my people's legends. Are you perhaps... Well met, dear hero. I am the maker of bombs. Pardon me for asking, have you heard of water bombs? They are very dangerous indeed, but you should be able to master them. I'm sure you'll find them quite useful. Is he a full... Yeah, he's a fill-up. Curious as to where this alleged chest is, but... Wait a second. Did I forget to tell OBS not to cancel recordings every hour? I keep forgetting that. Output. Recording. Yes. And I can't shut it off. Okay. I don't like how many parts I'm having to splice in this one, because this dungeon would have had the same issue the last ones did. The Lakebed Temple. So, these are weird. These creatures. They're kind of rare. And by rare, I mean, like, they don't show up very often, but when they do, they show up in spades. They're potions. What does this do? Yeah, red potion, 8, 8. They're various potions. So red... So red is like a health potion. There's yellow ones that are... like super potions. There's... orange ones that are... fuel. Blue, there's green... Well... Oh, good. There is also purple ones, which basically function like Poes from Ocarina of Time, where you can drink them, but the effect was either they hurt you or they healed you one hurt. Yes. Oh yeah, because this game, or this area actually wants you to use bomb arrows a whole bunch. Whoa, that's treacherous. Whoa, don't you think you ought to knock down the stalactites hanging from the ceiling first? They don't look very stable. I bet they'd break pretty easily if you hit them with enough force. You mean the thing I already did twice, Midna. Huh. Weird that you can't kill Helmosaurs. I think there is a chest in this room. It's called, like, stalactite chest. Yeah, you know what? You can stay down there for all I care. I do like how very natural the temples in this game look. I don't exactly just mean like their layout, because a lot of the layouts are baffling. I just mean in the sense of, like, they're very, like, terrain-based. Like, they have a lot of, like, rocks and grass, foliage, water. Like, there's, like, they look like they're just a part of the world. Instead of like, oh yeah, stone tower? Yeah, no, it's just a massive tower. Get up, I dare you. You're really durable, eh? Oh, you won't actually go down unless I do the finishing blow on you, huh? Get the main view of the temple and how this temple is laid out. This temple is very isolated. We'll just call it that. Or very interconnected, rather. Is very interconnected, this temple. Well, not really. I don't know how to word it. Compact? It is, for the most part, one centralized room. Oh, can't do this yet. It's one centralized room surrounded with various little smaller rooms on the outside. The smaller rooms... Alright, it's not really smaller room, it's two wings. The boss and, harpies are in that center area, but you have to explore the outsides to get water into the middle. To fill it up so you can actually go and explore it. But was this not a chest already? I thought that was a chest. On, like, the other side of the fence. Oh, that's just, like, down a level. Phew. Free at last. Yeah, she just says the same thing. And Link is actually happy to see her. Don't want to mess with that. This place is basically like... No, I can't mess with this either. This place is basically, Snow Peak. Hmm. Yeah, because that door over there is locked, okay. So I guess this is my only goal. Yeah, it's like Snow Peak, where it's one big interconnected map, but figuring out where to start is the hard part. That's why they give you the map first thing. So if I look at the map, it's 2 wings. The left and the right. The bottom doesn't actually have anything, and the B2 is the boss room. Spoilers. Is that chest open? Yeah, that was the, whatever. Hey, look, encoding error. No, it isn't. Shut up. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, that definitely is. Since I told him to shut up, it went down 40 frames. Went down 100 frames. This room with water is apparently very difficult for the game to render. Can I? No. Nothing there. Okay, how do I get out of here? Oh, stairs. Okay, is that the other side I need to be going? No, I think it's this side. Because I'm pretty sure that room on the far left over there in B1 is actually... the dungeon item. So can I jump onto this middle spot and like mess around over here? Oh, no, because that just connects back up. I'll take that, I appreciate that. Hey. Well, I guess I'm not meant to be over here. Or is that the dungeon item? I don't remember what the dungeon item is. Oh, it's actually over here, yeah, it's that one on the right, never mind. Because there's a part where it's basically, you access the room one way, and then you exit it the other. Now that I'm looking at it, it might be that room on the right there. Okay, was it? Oh yeah, you can't roll up the stairs in this game, I forgot. It was that room over there, but I couldn't just run there, could I? Oh good, a Helmosaur. Okay, yeah, I think this is the actual correct way I need to be going. Because the two pillars on the left and the right side are the water control sections that I mentioned that you need to deal with. And I don't mind spoiling how the overall dungeon works, so it helps people get a better idea as to what I'm doing. Because if I'm not talking much, right, like I don't typically do, I guess I could show it off. So yeah, purple slime ate that blue slime, and now it's a purple slime. Blue slime is a full health restore. So it's nice if you can get to it, but no harm if you can't. Chances are you won't actually have enough health to benefit from it anyways. A red slime would just be enough. Because I think there's enough heart pieces scattered around the world that I can get one more heart tank, like heart container. But I don't exactly want to run the risk on that. Especially because I know for a fact there is once I get the item from this dungeon. Okay. Oh, I need a key of sorts. Oh, maybe not this one. Or maybe I have to find a key, I don't remember. Yeah, and chew jelly does kind of dissipate after a while. After a while, I mean like half of a second. Oh, good. I love having to walk through a room to get an item I needed to open up the door. I guess I can't do this yet. Well, he's dead. Is this the one that's a bottomless pit? No. That one's water. Yeah, because from what I remember in this game, or this dungeon, It's basically do a thing on one side of the dungeon, and then do a harder variant of that thing on the other side of the dungeon. So it's like the right side is a harder variant of the left at the top in, like this area. Then it, like this, you do this stuff, and then this is the harder version, I think. Or maybe this is, yeah, I think this is the harder version of... I don't fucking know, you get what I mean. One side's harder than the other, but it's the same shenanigans. Like, there's two underwater mazes, but one's infinitely harder than the other. There's two segments where you're climbing a tower like this. Except one is, like, destroyed. Oh, excuse me. I gotta stop holding the button to, like, ready an arrow when I'm fighting Tektites, or Tektites. Oh, come on, you could have at least given me... you know, arrows. Now, unfortunately, I believe that's a heart piece. Or that's a compass. And I can't access that yet. So I gotta go complete most of the dungeon before I get to come back and get that chest. And this area has running water now. So in order to get back up here, you have to walk this whole path with iron boots. I wish there was stuff to dodge here. I wish there was, like, spikes that landed. Oh yeah, there's, like, kelp on the one side, right? I know, it's just lower. So now the water is flowing. You can now send it into the rest of the dungeon. Really? Money? I mean, I guess I need it. As I checked, it's 3,000 rupees I need. Plus whatever the homeless man needs. But, like, now that water wheel is moving... Because that water wheel is moving, this room I couldn't move around in last time, or underneath, is now moving. I don't exactly want that. Oh, like, yes I do. Because you can't actually use potions underwater, so for the most part, that's... a fairy's more useful. It restores 8, so yeah, it's a potion. Because I don't think... Now how would I do it? Do I need to go into that bottom section of the room I just went through? I think I do, but I think I need a key. I think that's what the left side is now for, is just to get a key. But now, like, this room's water level's been increased. Wait a second, didn't that room... Wasn't I unable to do anything in that room over there? Because it required me to... Oh. Because I think I know how I do it. No. Huh. So how do I do this part, then? Is it I have to go into the undersection of that other room? That'd be weird if that was the case. Where you just do everything on the right side and then you come back to the left? Okay, so yeah, it is those rooms that it's hating. And yeah, there's a chest there that has, I believe, it's a heart piece. Or that's the compass, maybe? I guess I have to find out, huh? Yeah, there's vines right here, so there's no harm if I go and find out. No, it's not the compass. Piece of hurt. No, it's just money. Link, go up, please. Thank you. I'm still contemplating between which variant of the character I like more. I think I should have had the outfit swapped. Because this outfit is technically more revealing than the other one. But this one's frame is a bit more, you know. So, probably could have done that a little bit better. How the hell? Oh, bottom floor, yeah, I have to... Oh yeah, but I can't. I'm trying to find some way to get back to the right. Yeah, like this character is a little bit more young looking because it's a chibi. Yet the outfit's more inappropriate. So I kind of shot myself in the foot on that one. Like this one looks like this one's mother. Even though it's supposed to be the same character. Whoopsies! Yeah, I don't give a shit. That wasn't my intention. Hey, this room's not filled with water. Is this room not supposed to be filled with water? I thought it was. Oh, no. No, it's not because the gears. I'm supposed to swing around with the gears. This room is locked, I believe. Yeah. It's locked because this is... It's like a little fenced-in room that I can't leave, I believe. Yep. Because that's actually the boss, or the mini-boss. That's the dungeon item in there. So it's weird. You get the dungeon item before you go to the other side, because then you don't get to see my thing I mentioned, where one side's just supposed to be like harder than a section on the other. Small key. What are you? Are you lamp oil? We'll find out. Or are you super potion? Lantern. Okay, yeah, conveniently I found a key. Give me arrows, please, I beg of you. I just hope I don't need a second bomb, or a second key. Arrows? Nope. Water bombs. Yeah. I'll take water bombs. Kind of weird that, like, webbing can exist in this dungeon. Yeah, that's really strange. Well, I mean, technically, if what I mentioned about the Chibi is such an, like, if it ever becomes an issue, I do have a Chibi variant of this outfit. It just doesn't have the arms up like this one. She just copied this one. So if it does ever become an issue with some fuckwit wanting to, you know, I can easily fix it. Not that I probably will, because I don't care what the opinion of some dingus who wants to poke fun is. Like, sure, if they want to raise a genuine point, that's perfectly fine. But a lot of the time, it's not. A lot of the time, it's just people being rude. Yeah, this thing for some reason is called the Deku Toad. You can apparently throw bombs in its mouth? Yeah. Shout out to the VTuber Kaz for showing me this. I did not know you could do that until I watched his playthrough of it. I do suggest him. I do suggest watching him. He is technically smaller than me. He's only got, I think, like 47 subs, but not like that really matters. Not like sub count really matters. He makes good content and I like watching his stuff, so. Clawshot. It's basically this game's equivalent of a hook shot, but it actually explains why it can grab onto, like, vines. Actually, it's slightly different. This one can't grab onto wood, but it can grab onto foliage. So it is like the hook shot, but what it specifically can do is different, but it functions the same way. And like the hook shot, it can be fired underwater. Oh yeah? You wanna go? And now I have to go back up to get back into that room where I turned the water on for this machine. Did I actually... There was a section down here that I needed, yeah, because I got to turn the water back on here. Maybe I should wait to go back up that tower to grab what's up there, because I think there's a chest there. Yeah. But there's also, like, a chest in, like... Oh no, that's just the staircase. Oh, come on. Yes, yes, error encoding, shut up. I'm getting actually annoyed with OBS doing that. Anytime the game does basically anything, it's freaking out at me. It's not like the game's doing anything spectacular. Okay, there is no way I can get up, right? I would have to specifically climb through the, like, the upper of the upper area. But maybe I shouldn't. Because I gotta get water into that room anyway, so I might as well wait. Wait a second. Oh no. Wait, water's flowing from that way? Oh no, water is flowing from... What? Oh no, because I'm being stupid. And also, this dungeon now just kind of gives up on its gimmick of like having the maze-like central area, because you can now just bypass it with the hookshot. Got a piece of heart. Yeah, now this is how you go through this way. There are vines that lead you out into that big room that I just walked through. There is no point to go out there. There's, I think, a couple enemies if you wanted to farm for, like, rupees for some reason. But... good. Oh yeah, you have to physically hold it. Yeah, see, like, this is just the gear room on the other side. But more, like, advanced, more complicated, more difficult. I guess it's just the full left side then, that's just a harder area to the right, because the left is, it's got the more complicated water maze and the broken water tower. And if it wasn't evident enough that you need this item, the game is trying to force you to use it 25 times. Just to show you that you can use it. Yeah, I don't care. Like 50 water bombs in this dungeon. Oh, was this the compass? Oh yeah, because you get this and then you go look at the map and it's like, oh yeah, hey look, there's a chest on the other one. That room has a bunch. Yeah, the maze floor has one. Maze floor has a second one, and then there's that chest all the way over there to the right. Oh yeah, that room over there to the left is actually the boss key. I forgot about that, yeah. So I've technically not missed any chest other than that one all the way over on the other side. Just to be annoying. Because I can't get the other ones yet. Oh good, and there's one chest that's inside. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, there goes a red health potion. I don't suppose I can actually just jump to this. Nope. Oh, no, because I could just do this. I was gonna say, yeah, it's most likely just money, but... Oh, there was a door over there I never even just went into. Oh, wrong room. Or wrong side, rather. It's actually not that big of a deal, because I could just ride these. Except that one I don't think has one. I would have to kill the bats. It's unfortunate, but I missed. Oh yeah, you could just do this. It's just mechanical. Please don't be a nuisance. You're gonna be a nuisance, aren't you? Off the pillar! Oh, and then this is the boss key, yeah. Is there actually an item in the ground floor of this one? No. But there's one above it. Iron boots? Yeah, okay, yeah, I don't remember how you do this one. Kind of confusing. At least to me. I was about to say, I know there's some genius out there that's probably able to do this in like half of a second, but that would not be me. Go up. Oh, actually, does this go up? No. Oh yeah. That's the issue here, yeah. I'm just gonna hold it. Weird that you can use the hook or the Clawshot underwater, like while you're swimming. Oh yeah, I'm actually in the wrong part of this room. Yeah, because that's the boss chest, and you're supposed to come down from above. Interesting. Oh yeah, because there's an upper section to this room. I forgot about it. You. Oh, good thing I have, potions. Oh, there's still a chest in here I haven't gotten. Was it in this room? Please be some arrows. God damn it! It loves the water bombs. I get that they're kind of like the dungeon item, basically. It's like the lens of truth for the Shadow Temple, but like, goodness gracious. This room just flickers in an attempt to give me a seizure. It's like the game knows I have photosensitivity or something. Yep, if a game flashes too much, I can get a seizure. Oh, and it's lovely. I don't remember what game it was that I played that I found out that I had photosensitivity. It was one of the Mario games. It's one of the 3D Mario games on the 3DS, but I don't think it was 3D World or Land or whatever. Anyway, I can hookshot to the better floor. Because I need to be up top. Because there's two chests up there that I need. Where was the gambit, like the little gauntlet I went through to get up? I think it's those pillars there. For some reason, this dungeon's reminding me of the time that I got yelled at by a streamer because I typed too large of a message. Okay, where do I need to go? I think it's that door over there I want to risk going into. I typed too long of a message. So I got yelled at. Yeah, because this way doesn't even... Yeah, this way doesn't actually have a spot that I can go. That's a dead end, I think. Because, what is it? They were playing Borderlands 2 and I detailed... Or I mentioned a legendary weapon that I like. And they asked what it was, so I explained, because they were new to the game, right? So I mentioned that it was a fastball grenade, which, you know, and then I detailed what fastballs do, and it wasn't that large of a message. It was 5 lines of text. I got yelled at for that, saying that I need to type, if I have any consideration for the streamer, I need to type, less. And it wasn't like a moderator coming in. It wasn't like a mod being like, haha, I am super legendary, man. I tell rules. God damn it. It wasn't like that. It was the actual streamer. Because they just saw my text appear. To which I didn't get snippy. But I said something along the lines of, you know, you are playing a game, right? You're not inclined to read my message immediately. Well, if you type a block, it makes it hard for me to read the actually important messages. I responded with, 1, that implies my messages aren't ever important. I've been basically walking you through this game, whatever you've asked. And 2, you averaged like -1 watcher. The other watcher in the stream was the person they were playing the game with. And I don't mean to bash people for having a low viewer base. That's actually, honestly, probably the best type of viewer base to have, because that means it's very local and very, like, together. But just the audacity of, you know, like... Actually, where is the... Oh, I have the big key. It's just the audacity of, like, oh, you're disrupting it for the other people. It's like, there are no other people. If the other people had an issue, they would tell me. But to be fair, this is the same person who rage quit Luigi's Mansion. Because the blackout was too tough for them. Don't get me wrong, the blackout is like a terrible section, but... To rage quit it, it's only like 16 seconds. I don't know. I wind up having the dumbest issue with streamers. It's because, the thing is, it's primarily, I believe, it's just because I'm chatty. You ask me a question, I'm gonna answer it honestly. Like, I'm gonna answer in detail, and I'm gonna answer honestly. Like that Inky whatever that got mad at me for complaining about how VTubers just more or less rely on the boobs of a model to, you know, be the sole attracting feature for content creation. Like, you asked the question. They asked what type of model I would, you know, if I ever got one, which type would I would ever get, and I answered. I said one, you know, this was back when I was thinking like a Jiangxi, which frankly went a completely different way. It went like Roman royalty. But I detailed what I would do with it, and I specifically said that the character would have a reserved chest. Because the first thought was Jiangxi. Oh, it'd be sexy. I'm like, no. I would make sure that it'd be tame and reserved. Why would you go tame and reserved? Well, because to me my content is, or should, and always will try to be, my voice. Like, that's what I want my selling feature to be the most. Is my voice, my content, my commentary. So because I said I would get, or when they asked something like, you know, why would it be reserved? I'm like, yeah, well, too many tubers just overly rely on the chest. And, have their, like, interesting commentary take a back seat. They just, you know, it's boobs and no brains. I didn't say that. I said it's boobs and no words. There's roughly 1 word per pixel of chest. So because I said something like that, I got yelled at for, you know, being too negative. Then the breaking point for that stream as well, like, that was like, I stopped watching for like a month. But then the breaking point was when I mentioned that Mike Pollock, the voice of Eggman, doesn't like the pissing on the moon joke. I got yelled at about who cares about his opinion because he's a douchebag or whatever. I'm over here like, how? How is he such a bad person? Oh, well, he gave his comments about the war in, was it the war in the Ukraine at the moment? Or at the time? And I said, I responded with, we're mad at someone for having a political opinion? Seems kind of silly, doesn't it? It's like, no, the war is evil, and if you don't condemn it, then you're evil too. It's like, okay, that's not how wars work, but fine. A war is an argument with guns. I'm not saying one way or another. Oh, come on. Okay, how do I get the water in here? Because I think this is... Yeah, a war is an argument with guns. Both sides think they're right, and there's people that can argue that side that they believe in is correct. Again, not going to give my opinion, because I don't really know what the heck was happening. But, to say one person's evil for having an opinion is kind of stupid. Because, you know, in their mindset, you're evil as well. Actually, I think, to be fair, the reason that people got mad at him, allegedly, this was just one moron streamer, was because, he said that he thinks it's stupid. he thinks that the reason behind it is idiotic and they should just quit, or something like that. And, you know, that's a bad opinion? Wishing people would stop killing one another is apparently a bad opinion? I don't know. I stopped watching them for the same reason I stopped watching a lot of people. One, political stuff, and two, like, every conversation turned into an argument. If I'm getting timed out in the stream for 30 minutes because the streamer asked who Kurt Cobain was and what happened, like, they knew he died, but what happened to him, and I mentioned, oh, he blew his own head off with a shotgun, if I'm getting timed out and yelled at for that, when I'm just asking or answering a question, don't get me wrong, I could have been more tactful about it, but apparently I was ruining the vibe of the stream for other people. It's like, bitch, they asked the question. But yeah, I stopped watching streamers primarily because they either get super political or they get super, argumentative. And what I mean by political is I don't mean, like, right-wing, left-wing shit. I mean, like, everything has to be gay pride, super rainbows, love everybody, and if you even slightly disagree, you are worse than Hitler himself. Again, no opinion one way or another, or I'm not going to give it, at least. Actually, no, I gave it in Spyro. My opinion on all that stuff is, it exists, and it shouldn't be shoved into every single conversation that ever exists ever. That's my opinion on it. Gay people exist. I don't believe they should be heralded as, like, the greatest people on the planet, because nobody should. Yeah, sure. But, I don't know. I'm digging myself a hole here. Because you can't talk about that type of stuff. People get really mad. Time for the worst boss in the game, in my opinion. I do not like this thing. Hey look, flashbacks to the worst boss in Ocarina of Time, Morpha. Because they took the water temple's, like, water level gimmick and made it okay. Then what they decided to do was they took the water temple's boss and made it terrible. That sucks. Yeah, I don't like this boss primarily because it can grab you, it spits you out in the middle of its arms, and can grab you again. So it can just chain grab you, and it is annoying as hell. I like how the eyeball always faces Link, so for this cutscene, they put the player, like, trigger just floating around. Like, they're moving it, and that's what you're seeing through the cutscene. The eyeball is locked onto the trigger for the player, so it's just looking at the camera. Flashback of Shadow of the Colossus. Debatably, this is the hardest boss in the game. None of the bosses are really difficult. Technically, the third to last boss is difficult, but that's just because it's got an annoying mechanic to it. Also, begs the question as to where this water is going. Because the water draining implies that there's a larger chasm. There it is, the last fused shadow. I'll just take that, thanks. Now don't resent me for all I've put you through. I need this thing. Besides, we have to do something about Zant, the one who thinks he is the king of shadows. His power is a false one. I'll prove it using these. So, I've done everything I needed to. I'm sorry for dragging you all over the place with me. So, shall we go? No, we shall not, because I'm going to end the part off here. Because this is the last Zelda, or this is the last dungeon. I don't think I have that sent yet. Yeah, I got all the keys for Lakebed. Can I tell it I can beat Lakebed? Where is Lakebed? Is this Lakebed? No, that's Flight by Foul. Is this Lakebed? Nope, that's Lantern Cave. Is this Lakebed? Oh, is it because it doesn't think I have this? Yes. I don't think there's like anything else I need to worry about on this map. And yeah, I'm kind of spoiling it by there being no dungeons left. There's like 6 more according to the tracker that I'm showing on the screen. Oh well, this game's like 20 years old. People know it. Okay, so I'm not actually gonna end this part off, or I'm gonna end this part off here because walking into that portal just automatically triggers the next gameplay beat. So, and it is a long one. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.